Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. Baby, do it for that Dolce & Gabbana. This is like my 5th time trying to make this video. But today, Today, y'all, did y'all just hear that? Bitch, that was not my echo. What the fuck? I swear I just heard myself. I don't think y'all understand like what I'm saying, but that shit that just happened, and I promise y'all I'm not drunk and I'm not high, but bitch, I just heard myself in this ear. Like, you know, you can hear yourself talk, but like I was talking, and as I was talking, like it was like, bitch, that was scary. But today I'm here with a video about my coming out story. I wanted to make another one just for the simple fact that, you know, I don't know, just for the simple fact that maybe I want to move this because I really want to be in front of the camera. But yeah, I don't know, I really wanted to come and talk to y'all just for the simple fact that the subscribers that I got now and the subscribers that I had, well, I still have them, but the subscribers from back then are 2 different subscribers. So I just wanted to come back and, you know, like give y'all like a new updated version of my coming out story. I don't know what I really want to call it, but yeah. So this story, well, it takes place all my life, bitch, because bitch, I'm gay. Bitch, I've been gay all my life. But yeah, I always knew that I was gay, or whatever you want to call it. Gay. I always knew that I like niggas. I always knew that I like dick. No, because I don't like dick that much. Why am I playing so much? But no, let me be for real. I always knew that like I like boys or whatever, whatever the case may be. But I just never knew like how to, don't mind my titties. I just never knew how to like express it or like anything like that. So it started when I was about a junior in high school. I was a junior in high school, and I started talking to this boy or whatnot, and I started talking to him on Tumblr. And y'all know back in the Tumblr days, they didn't have like regular messages. You have to like make a confession, and it has to be anonymous, or tell me something, or write me a letter. That's what it was. They had this feature where you could write a letter, or you can like make a confession. So I wrote him a letter because I wanted him to respond back. So I texted him. I was like, you know, I like your page, yada yada yada. But yeah, that was that. We started talking. I was talking to him for about a year. During that time, when I started talking to him as a friend, when we became friends, he was in a relationship, and then once we like started like talking, because it was like it was a long distance relationship. It wasn't nothing. I mean, to me it was serious, but now that I look back at it, it wasn't that deep, it wasn't that serious. But the person that it is, I don't know, I just feel like at this moment in time I can't do him. But yeah, I was talking to him or whatnot, and it gave me the courage to like come out, because all my life I have been like ridiculed about my voice, how I talk, what I wear, how I dress, like, and y'all, not even how I dress, because I dress like a boy, but just like I'm a cute bitch, and I know that, and motherfuckers can't take me, like, sorry. But I know who I am, I know what I like, I'm an opinionated person, and my voice is high pitched. So like, take all of what I just told y'all, and like it equals gay in people's mind. I don't know why, but it equals gay. So I've always been ridiculed, I've always been bullied, I always had to fight for my respect, for people to know who I am, like, and I don't have no problems with doing that, but it's just like it gets old, and I wanted to start living my truth. So one day I was at school, and I just decided, hey, I'm about to tell my friends. So I told this one girl, I'm gonna call her SB. I told her, and she was a part of my clique. And then I told my other friend, and I'm gonna call her London. That's her name. She knows who she is. Shout out to London. But I told SB before I told London, and that was, I mean, I just told them like 2 different hours of the day. So I told SB, I told one of my other friends, Ebony, I was like, Ebony, you know, like, I'm gay. So me, SB, and another girl, we was all in one clique. But London, she wasn't in our clique. Like, she don't fuck with them. It's so sad, so sad, so sad. But she don't fuck with them. But me and London is really close. But yeah, I told London, I told SB, and I told Ebony. And Ebony and SB, they told another one of my friends. And I'm not friends with that bitch no more at all. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm not friends with her no more. Yeah, and when I told them, they was happy for me, and stuff. Besides the one friend that I'm not friends with no more. She came to my classroom and like asked the teacher like, hey, Noah got something that I forgot. And she came and she like jacked me up and was like, you know, why the fuck are you doing this? You know, your mom's gonna be so heartbroken. What the fuck, Noah? Everybody always think you gay, and everybody already think you gay, and yada yada yada. Which, you know, people did. My friends had to defend me a lot for the simple fact that people was coming up to them every day asking them if I was gay, or calling me all type of fags and just calling me on my name and think they should just talk about me. And you know, nobody would, I mean, people would do it in front of my face, but it was only the people that was ballsy enough, and the people that was ballsy enough end up getting knocked down. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, I'm not one to not fight. I fight, like I said, I fight for my respect. I fight. These hands are lethal. Like, I do fight. That's not something that I'm proud of, but it's something that, you know, is growing and learning experiences. Violence is not the answer, everybody. But, you know, y'all already know that spiel. Violence is not the answer, but you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do. So, yeah, we end up, I don't know how it happened, but I end up telling my friends. That's how that was. But even like, let me give y'all like a backstory. Even like once I told my like before I told my friends, like I said, everybody already speculated, just for the simple fact of my voice and how I talk and the way I carry myself. But I didn't look at it as me being gay. I knew that I like niggas, like, but I wasn't really sure if that's what I was leaning to. Like, I've tried to talk to girls, but they just not my speed. Like, me and them bitches is alike, so I knew it wasn't gonna work. So, yeah, that was that. Like, I always knew. But like, I have guy friends and I have girlfriends. Once, like, in school, outside of school I have more guy friends, and inside of school I have girlfriends. Like, I only hung with girls just for the simple fact that once, like, I got to middle school and high school, motherfuckers was like speculating and shit like that, and it's just like, don't nobody got time for you to be in my face, especially when I don't want to come out, or especially when I just don't feel like it. And I feel like motherfuckers was forcing me and pressuring me. Like, one time this girl literally sat down in my face for like a week until I told her like I was gay or whatever, but I still didn't. I was like, bro, leave me alone. And then somebody had eventually told her, like, or she was cool, but like, it was just like the pressure. I don't know, like, if they wanted me to be gay because if they just wanted to be my friend, and that's how they felt like they could talk to me, some people. But that's just not how I felt it. I felt it as more so pressure that people wanted me to come out or whatnot. So yeah, that happened. So one day, this is how my mom found out, y'all, because it's a crazy story. Because me and my mom, we're close. We're real close, but like, we are starting to like grow apart a lot. And I think it's just because we live together, and it's time for us to just get our own separate space. But even like when this happened, once I like came out, we started having problems. But now it's just to the point to where we just live together, and it's just like, we need to separate so we can have a better relationship, girl, because this is just too much. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, my mom, she has started speculating because I told her that my brother was gay. He's not my blood brother, but we've been friends since we were 6 years old. I'm 21 now. That's 15 years. Bitch, you my family. You ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have friends. That's the longest friend that I have. I don't have no other friends the way me and him been friends. So, yeah, I told her that he was gay, and she started speculating that I was gay because she's just started speculating. I didn't tell her I was talking to the boy or nothing like that. I remember this one day she came in my house. Man, not my house. She came in my room and she was like, so if you're gay, you gotta get the fuck out. Oh, because I don't do that gay shit. So I'm like, what? And like for maybe like a month, she had just been picking at me about it and just like asking me about my sexuality. I'm like, girl, like, you know, like, girl, mind you, I have been talking to this boy all the way in another state. So, I don't know what happened, but one night me and my friend, we end up getting into it really bad because she was trying to hold me, like, you know, trying to have the last word. And me, I have the issue with that. Like, you're not gonna always get the last word, especially coming from me. You're not just gonna get the last word. So y'all know, anybody know me, know I don't shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna shut the fuck up for you, especially if I know when I'm not in the wrong. I'm not shutting the fuck up. So she was like, no, shut the fuck up or I'm gonna call your mama and tell her that you gay. So I'm like, bitch, do it. Like, this was SB. She like, I'm gonna call your mom and tell her. So she ended up calling my mom and telling my mom how oh my goodness. She ended up calling my mom and she hung up. And my mom was like, why she keep calling my phone and hanging up? Like, my mama don't play that dumb shit. So I was like, because she finna try to tell you that I'm gay. And she was like, okay, well, what the fuck you worried about it for? If you ain't gay, you ain't gay. Like, what is you coming and telling me for? I was like, because she doing too much. She playing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to play it off like. So the next morning she woke up. We had to wake up because I had to go to summer school because I was behind in classes because the school that I went to just didn't give a fuck about me, like, at all. So it was very seldom at that school that a teacher gave a fuck about me. So I actually moved out of town. That's one reason that we moved, but we moved for a whole bunch of different reasons. But yeah, I had to go to summer school and she was like, no, come here before we leave. I need to talk to you. And I was like, okay, what's up? She was like, yeah, I had a dream last night and God put it on my heart to ask you, are you gay? And I just looked at her and I was like stuck on stupid, like, no. And she was like, stop fucking playing with me, just tell the truth. So instantly I just bust out. I was like, I like boys and girls. And I'm like, I like boys and girls. And you know how you do that, like, that was my plan from the jump. If she was to ask me, I was like, I'm just gonna tell her I like boys and girls. But like, it was just like emotional. I didn't think it was gonna be that emotional. So instantly, like, she was like, what the fuck, you know that's nasty. She started crying. She was like, you know that's an abomination. Which I really don't understand. Like, yeah, we go to church and stuff like that, but like, and we religious, but we ain't like top tier. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't understand like why she was like coming down on me this hard. Maybe she was trying to scare me out of it, but she was like, you know, like, what am I gonna do? Oh my god. She went in like, my mom, like, she really, like, literally went in the bathroom and like threw up. Like, she was in the bathroom for like 5 minutes throwing up. And I'm just like crying because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my mom really just don't want nothing to do with me. My mom's just disgusted in me. I'm like, this disgusting motherfucker. Like, what am I gonna do? So she comes out the bathroom, I'm hugging her, and she's like, I love you, you know, we all we got. Like, she's crying, but she was like, I just don't know what to do, like, this is just so much, I don't know what to do. And yeah, like, we had the conversation. We didn't really have too much time to like just sit there and just talk about it, because like I said, I had to go to school. So she ended up dropping me off to school. She didn't, I think she did talk to me. She actually did talk to me. She was like, she asked me, she was like, so who else knows or whatever besides your friends? And I was like, just you. So I was like, just you or whatnot. And she was like, alright, whoopty blase blah. And she didn't talk to me for like a week after. Yeah, she didn't talk to me for like a good week after I told her. Whew. She didn't talk to me for like a good week after I told her. And once she finally talked to me, she just, I don't even know what the conversation was that we had, but we were back on speaking terms because we was about to get ready and move and stuff. So it was like, we don't got time. Like, so you get what I'm saying? That was that. And then once I finally moved here, like, shit just started to hit the fan, because once I moved here, that's when I just like started doing more, started going out more, started like hanging out more. I got more friends now, like I told y'all, in the other state, in Milwaukee, like at my other school and shit. Motherfuckers was just hating on me for no reason. But yeah, once I started to get more of like a independence about myself, that's when we really started having problems, just for the simple fact that, I don't know, like, this was something that I was going against my mama and doing. Like before this, I always listened to my mama. Like, me and my mama I was a badass kid. I was a bad as fuck, but I always listened to my mama. Me and my mama really didn't have no problems. We didn't have no issues. If we did have problems, it was like little dumb shit that I was just doing, you know, like doing shit as a kid, just being a kid. But once I started to get like that type of independence about myself and like not caring, like, hey, I'm gay and this is what I'm gonna do, and either you gonna like it or you not, like, we started having problems. So she would try to like critique everything I wear, not too much where I was going and stuff like that, just for the simple fact that when we moved here, we was staying with family when we first moved here. So yeah, my mama let me go out with my cousin and stuff like that, just because she didn't want me to sit in the house and be bored, and I had to meet new people. Like, I'm in a whole new state, you get what I'm saying? But we definitely have like really bad heated arguments. Like, it was to the point where like she told me she didn't want to meet nobody I dated, nobody nothing. She didn't want to have nothing to do with none of that, like none of that. And it really like put a toll on me, just for the simple fact that, I don't know, but I was still dating this boy, and let me tell y'all, like, that nigga was just like, aside from my mama, that nigga was just a whole ass headache. Like, a long distance relationship at that moment in that time was not something that I should have even been thinking about motherfucking doing. Like, this nigga put me through so much shit, was talking to so many people. Still to this day, I got fucking insecurity problems about myself, about being fat, like, which, you know, I'm on the go of get these titties almost gone. I lost 40 pounds in the last 3 months, so I did that. I'm starting to get my confidence back, because I really didn't have it. Like, we didn't even break up. It was a breakup, but we wasn't even really together if you think about it. But I don't know how to describe it. You know when you got feelings for somebody and they know you got feelings for them, right? It's called being manipulated and a motherfucker playing on your emotions. You know when you like somebody, right? And the motherfucker like you the same amount, or you think they like you the same amount, but they just go out and they talk to other motherfuckers thinking that you still here, and they just go out. This nigga even got in another relationship while we was fucking talking. Like, but that was like once like we decided like, okay, you know, we just gonna be friends or whatever. But he would still like come back and baby this and babe that, and just you know, like, it was just like he was putting me through a whole bunch, and then like he just really gave me a lot of insecurity issues, like, as far as that shit. But that's neither here nor there. We end up breaking up. I don't really fuck with that nigga no more. I don't even claim his ass. But that's, I don't know how to describe it. Like, now me and my mom, we still have issues, but that's just for another reason. The people that I once used to talk to, I only talk to London and Ebony. I don't really, me and SB, like, she apologized and stuff like that, and you know, I have a forgiving heart. So and I like to think like, damn, maybe the shit that you do, you're doing it for the shit that you do, or the shit that you're doing it for a reason. It's some type of reason that you're doing it, and I'm understandable about that. But what you're not gonna do, you're not gonna keep, you know, fucking me over. So me and her, we cool, but I don't know if well, I do know our relationship ain't never gonna be like tight either, just for the simple fact of that shit, and just like the type of friend that you were to me before. Yeah, I can't. But me, Ebony, and London, I'm still friends with them separately, like I said. But that's neither here nor there either. But yeah, that's my coming out story. It really wasn't a lie. It was just, I don't know, really, that somebody took, really, how do I explain it, and how do I move forward? So, okay, so this is how I feel. So in that time, and I still feel this hurt, like, you know, somebody took a story away from me, somebody took my moment away from me, somebody took something away from me that it was supposed to be for me to share with the world. And you know, at that time, and at the time that I made the other video, I hadn't realized that. But you know, I really, that's why I want to make YouTube videos, and I want to be able to, you know, influence other young gays and stuff like that, just for the simple fact that, you know, I don't want nobody to ever feel like, you know, their story is being put out, or their story is not being put out by themselves, shall I say, or somebody else takes that moment, because it's not okay. And I'm here to also tell y'all that, like, if your parents say they gonna neglect you, or say you gotta go and all that shit, unless they hella religious or crazy as fuck, then you ain't going nowhere. You really don't have nothing to worry about. Like, they probably be mad at you for a little bit, but baby, it's something that you gotta do. You get what I'm saying? Something you gotta do to live your truth. Now, if you want to be DL, be that, but just know that, I don't know, if you want to be DL all your life, you can, but it's just so much harder. It's so much difficult. It's just so much more lies, and on top of lies, on top of deceit, on top of like hurt, and you just don't want to live that. Like, and then say you do get a girlfriend, or say something like that, you just don't want to go through that. So I'm not saying that you have to come out as soon as you find out you're gay, because I didn't come out when I found out I was gay. But I also want to let you know that, if you feel like you're in a situation where, you know, like me, the bitch told my story, and it came out. If you feel like you're in a situation like that and you don't have nowhere else to go, or, you know, nowhere else to do, it might be best for you to come out. Like, everybody finna start speculating now. Or if you want to fight it, do the best you can, like, but don't be ashamed to be you, because at the end of the day, you are the only one that could be you. And if you ain't being you, can't nobody else do that shit. Yeah, like, if ain't nobody else living your truth, who is? So, and that's what I had to learn, and it really helped me, you know, gain confidence in myself and shit like that. Because yes, I've been confident, but it was a point in time where I wasn't. Like 3 years ago up until like maybe last year, I was not comfortable in myself. I did not like talking to boys. I still don't really like talking to boys. Like, I don't yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm trying to get out of that because I know that my soulmate is out there somewhere and I'm tired of being single, but I just feel like I need to come out my shell. But yeah, that's pretty much my coming out story, and I'm just here to let y'all know that it's gonna be okay, babies, and y'all don't really gotta go through a lot. My coming out story wasn't too painful, but what I will do is sit down with my mama, because me and my mama, we got a lot of shit to, you know, iron out. But once we get all that shit together, and once me and my mama sort through the shit that we got going on, I'll probably do a sit down with her and talk about it, so y'all can get it from her perspective. And you know, if there's parents out there wondering like if their kids are gay, or you know, like how do you deal with your kids being gay, it's a process. Honestly, it's just a process. I don't know how to tell you. My mom's still getting used to it and still learning, and you know, still educating herself about the things and stuff like that. And my family is, my friends are, you know, it's a process of, like, when you come out, it's a process. Nobody's disrespectful to me though, and that's what I want y'all to, I want you gays out there to take from this too. Don't let nobody disrespect you. Always, you know, there's always a way to do something respectfully, and there's always a way somebody can say something to you respectfully. And if you feel disrespected, and you know, and somebody's doing something to you and making you feel some type of way about your sexuality, speak up about it. You know, everybody not gonna be as understanding the first time around, but motherfuckers come around. You get what I'm saying? If they really say they there for you like they say, and if they really love you like they say, motherfuckers come around. And yeah, it's gonna get better in time. So that's really what I wanted to tell y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Y'all can find me on Twitter at Thought Trainer with an O. Just like regular Thought Trainer put together, and then on Instagram at Thought Trainer with a 0 instead of a O, because the bitch stole my name. Don't even know who the bitch is, but yeah, the bitch stole my name. That's really what I came to tell y'all. It gets better. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing more videos. I'm actually gonna have some hair tutorial videos coming up soon. I just gotta get my life together. I'm gonna be making some wigs, dyeing them for y'all, giving y'all a little bit of tutorials. I ain't gonna be giving y'all all my secrets because I'm still learning, but let me tell y'all, a bitch is cold. So we gonna learn together on that. But I just wanted to let y'all know that I do have a lot more content coming out, and I do have a lot more plans on starting this YouTube. And yeah, that's just a really quick get to know me / coming out story thing. Yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications.